Hello Sagittarius, welcome to my channel, The Mother Speaks Tarot. My name is Allison. If you are new to this channel, please consider subscribing. I just made it to 1,000 subscribers. I'm so excited to have gotten there. It's such a milestone for all us YouTube content providers. Thank you all so much. Thank you, all my subscribers, all my viewers. I am just so grateful for you all, because I know without you my channel wouldn't be what it is today. So if you decide to subscribe today, thank you. Thank you so much. I'm very grateful to everyone. So welcome. If you are new and don't know, I'm also an author. I'm writing an action adventure love story on superhero twin flames. It's called Perception, the Two Yet One, book 1 here. I've read book 1 aloud live on Facebook, and I've uploaded them all here to YouTube for you to enjoy. If you have already read book 1 or watched all my videos where I read it out loud, book 2 is already written and available for purchase. These absolutely beautiful, very well made paperbacks are available on Kindle Direct Publishing for only $15.99 each plus shipping. If you have Amazon Prime, your shipping will be free. So a lot of people really love my books. I've never really, I haven't gotten a bad review, and I also hear that it heals as the people read it. It teaches as it entertains. So give it a shot. Try book 1. I read it aloud live for free. Just check it out. It's a new kind of superhero. Okay, so for those of you who were here last week, you may notice that I have a lot of things that are still similar from last week. Like, I am going to be using the Forest of Enchantment Tarot again. Happy spring! That's what's up this week. And so this goes in with that perfectly. The Tarot Forest of Enchantment Tarot by Linnea Weatherstone and illustrated by Marela Allwood. Marela lives on the outskirts of an enchanted forest. These are the forests from the United Kingdom, specifically England, where a lot of fairy tales were written. This deck has fairies and gnomes and all kinds of magic, and it's just perfect for this week. I'm going to continue at the end. I'm going to continue to use The Oracle of the Fairies by Karen Kay and artwork by Ginger Kelly. I absolutely love it. And because it's spring this week, we're celebrating here with one of my other new decks, The Botanical Inspirations by Lynn Araujo. This deck is all about the language of the flowers. In the old days, people would give each other flowers and it would mean something. So this is the language of the flowers, but it's also, you know, because of springtime. Oh, I also, well, let me finish on this one deck. The flower deck, the artist is Pierre-Joseph Redoute. He lived from 1759 to 1840. He decorated the walls of Marie Antoinette's chateau. And then Empress Josephine, the Empress of Napoleon, she invited him to the Chateau de Malmaison to paint the flowers of her garden. So this is a very famous painter, and the cards are absolutely beautiful. If I need to clarify, I will be using my teeny tiny little Rider Tarot that I got through a miracle. If you want to know the story of that miracle, the link for that video is in the description box below. It says the story of my miracle, February 2021. There's a lot of great stuff in the description box. All the links to purchase my books, the links to view the videos where I read them out loud. I've got personal links in there from social media. I have my story I did live on Facebook, and if you would like a personal reading as well, I do those. So if you would like to contact me, that is in the description box. Okay, sorry it was out of focus there for a minute. I just realized also, now that I don't have the little the bucket under the rainbow the pot of gold under the rainbow, the bucket. Your abundance visual is again the ladybug. I couldn't think of anything more appropriate than that ladybug. If you want to know what that means, the ladybug is representing a vibration. Look up the ladybug totem, spiritual meaning or totem meaning, and you'll see why she's there. I'm going to try and put something that you can look at while I'm doing the reading that brings a certain vibration of abundance to you. Okay. Now let's get started here. Now, while I have read the entire book that goes with this tarot, I may still need to reference it. All right, so as a reader, I read minor arcana cards as messages about your free will and major arcana cards as messages about your divine blueprint. Your divine blueprint is the plan that you made for your life before you incarnated so that you would encounter and hopefully learn certain life lessons that, when learned, raise the vibration of your soul. As you raise the vibration of your soul, lifetime after lifetime, your life path number gets higher and higher until you eventually, in a specific lifetime, are able to reach enlightenment. So we're dealing with a kind of destiny here, but not really, because free will can change just about anything. There are situations that no matter what you do, you cannot change them. Those are written into your divine blueprint as well, just as something that is immovable. Those type of things are indicated by the Wheel of Fortune, and you do not have that in this reading. So let's get going. At the heart of everything going on, you have the Moonlight card in reverse. Sorry about my nail polish is chipped because I was doing some dishes without gloves. All right, so I apologize for that. Now, this deck doesn't have reversed meanings, so I'm just kind of reading it like this could be an unmanifested energy. The Moonlight energy could be manifesting in your life at this time. What I'm feeling from this right here is that there is something that has come to light. Something that was deceptive. Something, see this is the moon, okay? So this is the major arcana energy. So this is a very important energy to your divine blueprint at this time. Now, this is all about, the moon is about deception. It's about things in the dark. It's about your intuition, knowing that there's something there. You just can't quite see it yet. I feel like this may have already happened for you. I feel like this is saying that this, there could be, they want me to check the book. This is why it's not flowing. Hang on. When I say they, I mean my guides. Wow, it turned right to Moonlight. Okay, so what this means is secrecy and mystery, the dream world, intuition, something is hidden from view. I said all that stuff. The poet Byron wrote, "There is a dangerous silence in that hour, a stillness which leaves room for the full soul to open all itself without the power of calling wholly back its self-control. Perhaps our lives are but a dream, and we are all as mad as moon hares." Moon hares, this is, there's a story that the rabbits go crazy on a full moon. They dash all about and sometimes sit real still as if enchanted, and then when the sun rises, they snap out of it. I think it's really interesting because there's a Native American story that says that there is a rabbit on the moon, and if you look at a full moon, you can see the outline in the pox on the moon. There is a rabbit shape up there, so I feel like that's really interesting. Yeah, I feel like this is the energy that is manifesting in your life. You're starting to see that there's something that you don't know, or something that you didn't know did come to light. I'm going to know more as I go. Just one moment. All right, sorry about that. All right, so the second energy that we have here on top of this major arcana energy is the Hermit, another major arcana, okay? So what's going on here is very, I just heard pivotal. This is like a pivotal time for you, I guess. Here is the Hermit. You must be keeping to yourself a lot lately. The Hermit goes into solitude in order to get to know himself, to understand what brings him joy. This particular hermit is a badger. And one of the reasons he's gone into hiding is because he doesn't want to be badgered. Isn't that interesting? He's a badger, but he doesn't want to be badgered by anybody. So he goes off into his little hole by himself. And he's got everything that he needs. Everything is just so. And he is just learning, and he's just dealing with things all by himself. So this deception that's going on with this moon, there might even be a little craziness going on here, I'm feeling. You're just keeping to yourself, okay? Because I just feel like there's maybe some mental issues going on with someone around you, and now you've withdrawn. Okay, so what is at the root of everything is this unmanifested energy of the 9 of boons. The boons is the pentacle earth sign here, okay? So this is all, you know, your health and your wealth, and this is the card of the independent feminine. This is the self-made feminine. She's not a queen or anything, but she has everything that she needs. In other decks, you'll see this very opulent-looking woman, and she's strong-willed, she's strong-minded. She doesn't need anybody. She's got everything and more. The only thing that she doesn't have is a counterpart, you know, like a lover. Pardon me. And the root of everything for you here is that this is not fully manifested energy. Because you're in this hermit mode, and because this energy of being single is in reverse, I feel like this is what you want. This is almost a matching energy of being single and abundant, being alone and having everything that you need. He is a major arcana card, so he's doing more self-work. He's looking at himself. He's trying to find out what brings him joy. She knows what brings her joy, and that's being abundant on her own. So she doesn't have a counterpart. She may or may not want one. And that's the same with this hermit. Now, the energy in your most recent past that is passing out of your life at this time is another major arcana card. In fact, this card right here, the 9 of boons, they say it's the beginnings of Empress energy. So even though this is not a major arcana, it does have a slight amount of major arcana energy in it. So far we've got everything major arcana. Now, almost everything, but you see what I'm saying with that one. Here we've got the Forge. It's in reverse. It's not manifested. What is this? In other decks, this is called Temperance. This is you. This is your energy, Sagittarius. The Forge, these are magical dwarves, and they live in the earth, and they forge magical weaponry. They're making magical swords. They're using all the elements. I always check to see if you've got earth, air, fire, water, to see if you're using all the elements necessary to get what you want. By the way, you do not have all the elements in your reading here. You have boons, earth. You have fire, which is your energy. And you have water here and here. But you do not have any air. So there's an element of needing to bring in intellect, logic. There may be some communication needed. You are not communicating as the hermit, okay? And the moon often signifies secrets, okay? So there's an essence here of being closed-lipped. Someone's not talking. And so the forge as temperance is moderation. This is using all the energies available to you in moderation, in the right amounts, not too much, not too little, to balance your inner energies. So you were not feeling like yourself. This energy never fully manifested for you. You weren't able to balance out your energies within this this atmosphere, within this situation that you're currently dealing with. Okay, you were unable to achieve the alchemic success that these dwarves, they get the raw earth, so they've got earth element. Then they take air and they heat the fire with it. You see the air and the earth, air, and then the fire. And then once it comes out, really hot like that, they bless it in the water. So they're using earth, air, fire, water, and they're using these repeated movements of dipping it into the, heating it up and hammering it and then dipping it into the water, and until finally these weapons are tempered enough to become true, strong, magical weapons. Okay? So you weren't able to become your own twin flame, basically, if you are able to balance your sacred masculine and feminine energies. You become your own twin flame that attracts your counterpart at that time. But you're not really looking for a counterpart right now anyway, I'm feeling, and so you're out of balance. Okay, so, but this energy of being out of balance is passing away, okay? Now, the energies that are passing out of your life can always be brought back in. So yes, of course, I would suggest that you try to do some moderation in your life so that you are balanced, okay? Now, for me as a reader, these two cards are future cards. They're both right side up. This is the Ace of Boons, okay? So all aces are new beginnings, and boons is earth energy, Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo energy. This toad is offering you a toadstone ring. Toadstones are not the most beautiful crystals, or stones rather, but they are very magical. This is a gift. This is not just a new beginning. This is nature giving you a gift. And it's magical. It's going to bring you, this can be the new seed that is planted. This is, and by the way, this is a toad. And the card, this card says, don't call him a frog, because you'll insult him and you'll insult frogs. Okay, so there is this new beginning in your earthly life coming, because this is earth energy. This is the seed that maybe you're going to put down roots somewhere else. Now, the next future energy that you have is the Five of Visions, which is the Five of Cups. Now, what do you see here? Right off the bat, what do you see? You see a toad and you see a frog. What did I just say about the toad? Don't call this toad a frog. And yet there they are right next to each other. So it's like there's somebody that is very similar to you, but just isn't you. And if you are associated with this person, you're going to be insulted. If it's the same thing with them. So that's something I'm feeling that's really kind of strange here. So here's this new beginning, but then here we have the Five of Visions, okay? So the Five of Visions, the Visions is cups. This is water energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. And the Five of Cups is usually, it's all about mourning and sadness over things that are lost. You have 5 cups and 3 of them are knocked over, and you're so busy being sad about the 3 that got knocked over, you aren't feeling the gratitude that you should be, that you still have 2 cups that are full. And then what that is the 2 of cups. And the 2 of cups is a beautiful partnership, a love that can move mountains, okay? So the story behind this is the princess and her golden ball. And so what she does is she's playing with it in the forest. This is her favorite toy. And she loses it into a very deep pool. And so this is the mourning. This is the 3 cups getting knocked over. Her ball fell into this very deep pool, and now she's sad because she's like, I can never get that out of there. But what she doesn't know is that this is now all frogs in the forest talk, but this is an actual prince, okay? So what she doesn't know is that he sees this opportunity. He knows how to change back into a human. So he's going to get her ball. He's going to give it back to her, hoping that she'll give him a kiss. Once he gets a kiss, he becomes a prince. And then he's hoping that she'll fall in love and he'll fall in love. And there's the 2 of Cups aspect of this 5 of Visions. So this one has more of a temporary mourning than the other card does, even, because she has no clue that losing her ball temporarily is going to bring her this love that can move mountains. Now, of course, fairy tales are like, these days we're like, well, what if she doesn't fall in love with this prince? What if he doesn't want to marry this princess? So for the sake of this card and for fairy tales, let's just go with what this is saying, is that the message behind it is that don't spend so much time in mourning things that are going to get fixed later on, or you've just got something even better, because what she doesn't understand is that not only is she going to get her ball back, but she's going to have a husband and a brand new life. So just a temporary time of sadness is going to bring her the whole rest of her life, okay? So I just feel like that this is the energy you're going to be going through. There's going to be something that feels like a loss, but what it's really going to turn out to be is a huge blessing. And it's going to be brought by someone similar, okay? Not the same, okay? I just feel like, yeah, this new beginning is going to come from someone similar, but who isn't this prince, this frog prince. This is simply a very wise toad, okay? He's not going to turn into a prince. He's going to stay a toad. But he has this gift, and these 2 cards are very similar. So I'm just feeling like something like this is going to go on, and then somebody is, then, it's going to be, it's like you're the princess, okay? And instead of this gold ball, you're going to get this new beginning, which is basically the same. Look at that. This is a new beginning, this ball. Once he gives her back her ball, there's a new beginning. Just remember that the mourning part of it, the grieving part of it, is going to be temporary, okay? Now, the next energy that I have here is the 9 of Visions. This is your hope card. You're hoping for wish fulfillment. This card basically means the same thing as it does in all the other decks. This is wish fulfillment. This is a wishing well. This is somebody throwing a coin in. Okay, so you're hoping for all your wishes to come true. And and it looks like it's going to, except Sagittarius, it's going to look like something bad at first. Okay, but it's not. So the wish fulfillment for your hopes, that's a great card to have. Okay, this is your current state of being or environment. Okay, so this is the 4 of Visions, the 4 of Cups. So that you've got a 4 and a 5 of Cups now. So you've got a oh, for crying out loud, what's the word I'm trying to find? A progression. Thank you. Now the 4 of Visions is all about, look at him. You're bored. You're dissatisfied with life. You're drained. You're sick of everything. Because look at, he's sick of life, but he's not seeing the beauty that's all around him. The magic that is this bird that is fishing in the water. The magic that are these lotuses, the magic of these beautiful ferns and flowers. There's a magical dragonfly right by his head. He's not paying attention to the majesty and miracle of life that is all around him. Okay, so I'm just feeling like this is this energy a lot. Okay, this is like mourning. You're just sick of everything. You're really bored. But just remember that this period is temporary. Okay, there's going to be some sort of climax here, where see, you go from being. See, this is where you are right now, and this is a future card. This is the Four of Visions. This is the Five of Visions. So this is really a progression here, for real. So right now you're feeling bored. Then things are going to look bleak, but then they're going to get really good. Okay, with this new beginning that this toad is offering. Don't look for this frog. Look for someone similar, but not the same. Now this is your fear card. This is the Four of Spells in the reverse. The Four of Spells is the 1111 card. It is the Twin Flame card. It is the Magic card. It's the Halfway to Marriage card. It is a marriage card. It is, some people even use this as a reunion card. This is where I would tell you to go ahead and Google angel number 1111. The Hermit is a 9, and you've got the 9 of Boons, and you've got the 9 of Visions, so you might want to look up angel number 999. Okay. And that's it. That's all the doubles that you have. Okay, so this, oh, and 4. There's 2 4s, right? Yeah, 4 of Visions and 4 of Spells right here. Angel number 44. Okay, so this is a celebration. These are the flower sprites. This is why I'm reading for spring, why we're doing the flowers, the botanical inspirations. This is why I got this deck. These are the flower sprites, okay? And they each are going to a celebration where the different sprites represent the flowers that they care for. Like this one is representing for foxglove. This one is representing for bluebells, and so on. You know what I mean? And so they're going to this nighttime celebration, and just to hang out, and you know. But this is also a very magical card. This is your energy as well. This is fire, wands, 4, stability, marriage, love, celebrating, happiness. But this is in the reverse. Okay, so maybe what you're afraid of is not twin flame, not celebrating this beautiful energy never manifesting. You know, maybe you don't want to go to a celebration right now because you want to be alone. You know what I mean? So this is your fear energy. Now this is the energy that is your potential outcome. Free will changes everything, so there is potential. This is the manifesting energy of strength. You know, the 9 of Wands is one of your cards, and in the Thoth deck it's called Strength. So you've got the strength to summon, and this is what you're going to do. And there's an element to this. This is making peace with the beast, making peace with the thing that you saw as your enemy. This is what Little Red Riding Hood has done here. You'll see that this is old Little Red Riding Hood. She grew up and now she's old, and instead of the wolf having eaten her grandmother and become her enemy, he decided not to do that. And she decided not to vilify him simply because he's a wolf. He is a magic wolf, okay? So what has happened is they have made friends, and now he protects her and she looks out for him. And so this is just the power of love, where you can tame the beast with love. Okay? All it takes is a decision. So this could be you being weak. You might be hitting a weak moment. Oh yeah, you are going to hit a weak moment. It's this one. Now, when you hit this feeling of weakness, when you're mourning over something that seems lost, that seems hopeless, remember that it's not hopeless. Remember that what she doesn't know is that there's a miracle waiting for her. This is actually a frog prince. He needs her as much as she needs him. He's going to bring back her ball, which is enough of a miracle all in itself for her. To have a frog bring back her ball is a miracle. But then, as thanks and gratitude, she gives him a kiss, and then he becomes her true love. And, you know, that's why Spirit put them together. Spirit led her to drop her ball into his pond so that they who are soulmates, who are possibly twin flames, they will meet and fall in love. And so just remember, when you're feeling this lack of strength, it could be because something huge is coming out of this. A huge, magical, magical, magical blessing is coming out of this. It's coming out of this. Okay? This is like this. Okay? You're not being, this is you. Okay? Forgetting that this is there. Okay? When it's probably this magical partner. You see this? She's got a magical partner. Magical partner. Okay? The underlying energy here of this entire reading, look at what was at the bottom. This was you last week with the quest. That's at the very bottom of the deck here, but we're looking at this bottom of the deck. And what you have here is the Seeker of Visions in the reverse. Now the Seekers are the knights, and this knight has seen a very beautiful woman at a pond or a lake or something, but she disappeared too quick for him to talk to her. So what he does is he comes back every day to this body of water hoping to see her again, and he plays his harp hoping to attract her. Okay, so in a way there's this kind of obsessed, stalkery kind of energy here, but also determination and love, that he is the Knight of Cups, the Seeker of Visions. He wants to hand her his cup of love. However, he's in the reverse. So I have to read his shadow traits here. Seeker of Visions. Okay. Shadow traits. When he's in the reverse, this is a seducer. Doesn't commit in relationships. Unrealistic understanding of love. Prone to flights of quixotic fantasy, not grounded in reality. So somebody here has an unrealistic understanding of love, and quixotic. Let me just show you this word. I looked it up and I wrote it down here, and I just had to read it for Leo's reading. Quixotic. Quixotic means exceedingly idealistic, unrealistic, and impractical. Okay, so I'm just kind of feeling like this is you. I think that your ideas of love maybe are a little impractical. Also, you are not a committer. You may not want to commit right now. Right now. Okay, I mean, it could be, you know, Sagittarius is the energy of the free spirit. There's a lot of Sagittarius that just don't want to be tied down to anybody. Okay, so that could be you. And it could be that this is, you don't want to get tied down and looking at it as being tied down because you have unrealistic ideas about love, perhaps like Maybe that's why they're pointing out how these are so similar, but different, completely different animals. Okay, you're going to be given this new beginning. And it could be that this is a love that you just, it's going to be different from what you're used to. A powerful magic one. Okay, so let's get that out of there. And let's see what the fairies have to say. Let's see. Sweet, cute little fairies. What's up? What's up with Sag? Is there something you would like to clarify? Did I get something right or wrong? Confirmation, clarification, comfort, additional messages, whatever you would like to give to us. Sweet, cute little fairies. All right. What would you like to... Oh, okay. What else would you like to say to Sagittarius? I would like at least... See, I think that's one card that just fell. I would like at least 3 cards, please. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, wow. Okay. Got a little bit more to say? No? All right. All right. Oh, okay. Wish wisely. Use your wishes wisely to manifest your heart's desire and take practical steps towards making your dreams come true. Wow, okay, yeah, so wish fulfillment. This is your hope. Wish wisely, they're saying. Okay? And what you want to wish for, this is the time to figure that out. This is definitely exactly what this hermit mode is about. What brings you joy? What do you want out of life? What do you want when you crawl out of this cave? Maybe something that's hidden from you. These secrets that are within you because of the moonlight or because of some craziness going on around you. Oh, go outside. It's time to go outside. Tune into the powerful peace of nature, whatever you are. Wherever you are, I'm sorry, and feel at one with your habitat. Wow, Leo just got this too. Outside, yeah, go outside. Now, this is what you're doing right now. Notice that he's outside. Don't do what he's doing when you go outside. See what I'm saying? When you do go outside, appreciate everything that's around you. Take a break from what you're thinking about and just appreciate where you are, what you're doing there, and the majesty of creation that is all about you. You will probably also get messages. Oh, moderation. Yeah, okay. So here you go. Here is your card, which means moderation. Okay, read moderation. Is there something you know you shouldn't be eating? Try to eat mindfully and healthily, although the fairies say that a little bit of what you fancy is fine. So you may be overeating, you may be undereating, you may have been indulging in substance abuse or alcohol. This is saying you have not been moderating, okay? So yeah, you have been out of balance. And this is your energy, is moderation, is balance. Okay, so this is where it's at. This is what you got to do. You got to make sure you're not doing too much of something and not too little. But, you know, we do tend to do too much of things that feel good. Pure intention. Okay, this has to do with your wish fulfillment. The fairy of manifestation, yep. Manifestation will help you to use your wishes wisely. This is wishes again. Manifest your heart's desire with pure intention and for the highest good of all. Okay, so this is like A lot of the times we wish, or like, oh, I want love, oh, I want money, oh, I want a new house, oh, I want a nice house and a nice car and to go on vacations and all that. All that is good, except you're only thinking of yourself. When you do magic, it is really best to try to manifest things that don't just bless you, but the rest of creation, everyone else, to share that energy. If you put out that type of intention and love for everyone and everything around you, to say, we're all one. So if I'm asking for this for myself, I would like to ask for it for everyone and truly mean it. Mean it with your heart. And that is how you manifest. If you manifest selfishly, that is technically black magic, okay? So you have to get to a place where you love everyone, where you love them unconditionally, where you want what's good for everyone, even if it makes you sad, it doesn't matter. You just have to be brave enough to manifest what is good for everyone, okay? So you've got this. Yeah, there is a real big focus here on moderating your energy and manifesting wisely, purely, with a pure heart, with wisdom, okay? So let me just do how much control you have over this situation. I can gauge that by the number of major arcana to minor. And you have 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 out of 10 cards means that almost half of this is your divine blueprint. The places where you've got the major arcanas are very, very major lessons. However, lessons like these two, the toad and the frog here, that is just as important right now, I'm feeling, okay? Now, there is something that needs to or has come to light, but this can also indicate the drug or alcohol abuse that I was just talking about here with your upside down temperance card, okay? This can be, you've been trying to escape a situation and you've been holding up all by yourself, you know, just trying to find some joy in life, okay? So thank you for the clarifications, spirits. Try to moderate. You know, if you have something that you like to indulge in, just make sure that you're not overdoing it, okay? And, you know, like this card over here too, this is the Strength card in the reverse. This is also the card of Leo. So it could be that if you want a Leo in your life, it may not come in. We've got this in the reverse, but this is to me, this is this moment where you lose your golden ball and you just don't know what is coming after, okay? So just know, they're saying, when you hit this moment, just flip it and become strong, because you're going to have this awesome blessing like right after it, okay? And that's how you moderate, and that's wishing and manifesting wisely. And if you go outside and connect with the earth, this is going to help you see the bigger picture. It's going to help you feel the bigger picture. It's going to help connect you to all your brothers and sisters across the planet. In fact, even in the universe, probably. You have to connect with the planet to really understand unconditional love and the oneness that we all have in manifesting truly and successfully, okay? So there's that message. Let's see what the flowers have to say. The flower sprites. Oh, thank you, flower sprites. So we're asking from the fairies here, and the fairy sprites, the flower sprites say, oh, lilac. First emotions of love. Love is the magician that pulls man out of his own hat. First emotions of love, new beginning. first emotions of love. The first emotions that she's feeling in this love is sadness and despair, right? I mean, this is her first interaction with him, and her first emotions can be kind of deceiving. But then once he turns into this prince, then this really becomes true. This is what you're heading for. And lilac is the color of the crown chakra. The connecting with the universe when you go outside is what's really going to help. That's why I was channeling that. It's really going to help you understand the brotherhood and sisterhood that we all have as the human family. Okay, and that's really going to help you with your wish fulfillment and bringing everything that you want in. All right, that's what I have for you this week, Sagittarius. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I'll see you next time.